Good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day just like myself. It is such a gorgeous day today as well. I hope everyone's outside getting some exercise, maybe playing baseball, basketball, or washing a car. Just came back from work and we are doing right now we are going to do the Orioles versus the New York Yankees game 2. I told you guys I was going to do this. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. You like the Yankees. Don't forget to hit the like button and you like the Orioles. So let's talk and let's get into it. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. And if there's any other baseball teams you want me to do, I will do them. Alright, so here we go. And I'm going to do my best do right now. Let's get it. Yeah, bro. What's cracking? It was good. Yeah, dude. I'm off tomorrow. Tomorrow's WrestleMania. Yeah, dog. So right now I'm doing like a little YouTube video with the Yankees and Orioles. Can I call you back? Alright, thanks. Talk to you soon.
Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Let's get it.
Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that lost 15 games last year. You know that had to bother him in the offseason. There's nothing more than he'd like to do than to shake that 15-loss season from a year ago.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Rickard is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that
oh my God.
Stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
How about that? Holy shit.
A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the
Holy
campaign
shit.
as the Yankees
First
will grab
in
a
the
1-0
first
lead.
inning. Let's go.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
And that bitch stayed fair. Let's go. Damn.
Batting third.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth. The catcher.
I was going to say, man, he's going to bring another home run. Let's go.
The Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And with two out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
I thought I was going to make that in.
Had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to the single.
Let's go.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Rickard is there, and it's a very quick
first
inning as
home
the
run.
side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to
First
the
home
home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York.
Let's go. Perfect.
Aroldis Chapman gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself.
I don't know why they're showing me this shit.
Leading up into his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Junior.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he is. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Devo, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fast. Level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0.
Let's go.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
I don't know why I keep showing me this shit.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Great thing.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Swing and a liner. Foul. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark.
Oh my God.
On the second, but he's in safely.
2-0
Has a
over
run score on the play as well. Now that didn't feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can.
There's no outs. Let's go.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier.
Oh!
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. To second now, but he's
3-0.
As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
You know, the Orioles coach is like, dude, get your shit together. There's already 3-0 bottom of the second. Like, come on, bro. Get some strikeouts.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball
See,
lined to the left side.
See you, bitch.
Foul. Into center field, line drive base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run
still 4-0. Another person on second with no outs. Let's go, Yankees.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And this will get all the way now. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner will score from second. And happy birthday as they allow
6-0.
Home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Let's go.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. David Hess is going to come on in relief now. And he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
With one home run, let's see if I can get to.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
So hit it.
Into center field. Line drive base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
All right, let's find out if Judge can steal.
Man in the building right
I want to find out if Judge can steal.
He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's got it over to VR. Relay to Davis. And it's a double play.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
I mean, finally got me out.
A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Line that's speared on a hop. Oh, what a play. How about that?
Finally.
On display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. And here's Renato Nunez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Third baseman, Rio.
Stepping in, Rio Ruiz. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Mayhew is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wade ranging up the middle, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. This is his first year at the big league level.
Straight to.
That's in there.
At 100 miles per hour.
0-2.
You know, he's had a
so far so good, guys. We're doing really great.
Inning on just 9
6-0,
pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
The 0-2
and strike third
from Chapman. Waved at and missed for the third.
Way out.
Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right,
pretty much, we're doing great. That's what she said. We're doing great.
Right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Rickard going back.
Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it, don't get it.
Leaps and he makes
Damn!
it. He took away a home run.
That was going to be a home run, and he caught that bitch.
A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in.
And that was a glitch. You saw when he was like, did it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swinging a soft liner. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
All right.
Now batting.
Striding in, Torres. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Nunez on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-zip.
Still whooping their ass.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Sucre. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not enough. The designated hitter, Alberto.
Now batting, Hanser Alberto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Strike two. Oh, come on. Strike two.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And lucky number strike.
And he fouls this one off.
Damn. Strike third.
Hard on the ground toward short. Torres brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Perfect.
No batter, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back.
Strike one.
Striking out his last time.
100.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Strike two.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach?
And lucky strike three.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Oh yeah, and guys, don't forget, today is WWE Hall of Fame. Don't forget that's on tonight. And tomorrow is WWE WrestleMania 35.
Because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs.
Guys, I will be doing another prediction for WrestleMania 35 tomorrow.
Into the windup.
Afternoon.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Just getting blown away.
They're probably getting their shit together.
Anything else to speed up his bat, just stay right there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. flares this one over toward first.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
Good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was.
It doesn't look like he's drinking anything.
While warming
Well,
up.
he's drinking.
Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Hit back up the middle. Mancini comes up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
That's number 2.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2.
Again, you guys, we've been hitting a couple of great balls,
6-0.
and it's already, again, 6-0.
Ready now for Baltimore.
I just hope you guys are enjoying your beautiful, gorgeous day, just like myself. I just got off work, so I was just like, hell, I'm just gonna do the Yankees game
Just misses. That's ball 1.
and the Orioles because Yankees are playing today, and I'm a die-hard Yankees fan all the way.
On the ball and 2 strikes.
Strike 3.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Strike 3. Strike 3.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express.
What's up, you guys? Enjoying? How's everyone doing today? You are having a wonderful day yourself. And you guys can clearly see we are on game 2, and 6-0 Yankees. I'm sorry, you're an Oriole fan. I'm so sorry. You're getting crossed. Anytime you want to verse me on the PlayStation 4, look me up. PlayStation names Kevin the DJ 325. No space. Straight down.
Hops this one up.
Get that.
But this will land untouched.
Straight 3. He's swinging that shit. That looked like a ball.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
You like the Yankees, don't forget that like button. You love the Orioles, hit that like button. You just like MLB The Show, hit that like button.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
Straight down.
Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because it was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get to the wood on it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball.
Not too shabby. Dude, that was freaking amazing.
Ready now, Aaron Jones.
And you guys just missed Jones hit a home run all the way to the bottom of the first. First thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Trying to hit a second home run, and I can.
The windup and the 0-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Nunez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Lucky.
Digging in. He was
trying to hit a second home run right there.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the base.
Damn.
This will not
try to get on base again.
It's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Rickards under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-zip.
Dragging on base right there.
Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi.
At 100.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so
strike
effective as a
three.
pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out
Untouched.
on the mound right now.
Untouched.
That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Joey Rickard. Fouled off. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spot, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious. 2
Whooping his ass, bro. Whooping this ass.
Certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Chapman's ready. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot
And
of
strike 3. Here it is.
7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6.
Again, you guys, I think this is going to be game on. No game over today.
Next for New York, Greg Bird. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield.
Yeah, I'd like to see him put a ball in the gap or maybe drive something out of the yard, because he's going to have nightmares about that defensive gem laid on him last AB.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Rickard.
Great catch.
A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some top spin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
All right. Still 6-0,
Into the box,
yes.
Torres. And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through,
right,
and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
All right, there we go.
Digging in once again, Clint Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Nunez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Still up there, guys. Still up there.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Sucre. Start things
The end of the
off
sixth.
Baltimore 6. First offering on its
Strike
way.
one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
This
Hey,
is the
strike two.
on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time,
Strike
it
three.
becomes even more difficult.
Or not.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2
Yeah,
once
strike
more.
three.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately.
Strike three.
Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Strike three.
8 in a row.
There it is.
Another one. What a roll he's on. One away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't
designated
walked
hitter.
anyone either. He's just
Hunter.
pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Still just whooping that ass, guys. Whooping that ass.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Strike one to start the at-bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Strike two.
Just lucky to make
Still strike
contact
two.
on that one as it's chopped foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Strike three.
He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Strike
Into the
one.
box now, Jonathan Villar. 0-1 the count. Chapman sets. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Strike two.
And he takes a called strike two.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour.
And
You know a guy
strike
throws
three.
hard when his
Ah, damn.
off speed is in the high 80s.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Strike three.
And that's low.
Damn.
So a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at
Sure,
bat.
sure.
As this count now gets
Oh my God.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Rounded slowly to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
They tried. Tell you that right now. They tried.
Back here on MLB Network. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Smith is over, makes the play, 1 away.
Sorry.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner.
Brett Clark.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Oh, perfect.
Around first, here's Gardner
Double,
on his way to second.
double.
Gardner not
Oh,
stopping,
no.
he's headed for
Stay.
third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third.
Ah, damn.
And he is retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. In now, Aaron Judge.
For a second, I thought we were going to have that.
But it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And right into the shift. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Perfect.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Yanks lead 1. They lead it 6-zip.
We're still doing great, guys. That means we are still doing great.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And perfect strike 3. Damn, he tipped it. Nope.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he strikes it out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
Strike him.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
The third baseman.
I didn't get that ball fast enough.
Hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop to get a crooked number on that.
Oh my God.
Will be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field.
Let's keep going.
He got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Joey Rickard is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe throw something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-zip. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come back to bite you as a pitcher. Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Nunez is right there, 1 down.
Come on, try to get some home runs.
It was
got work on first. Come on.
his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is popped up,
Foul.
and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sanchez stands at first with one out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Come on, baby.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickards under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Torres. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Smith there, and he puts it away to retire the Sox. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Yeah, still up in
Into
that
the box, Jesus Sucre. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead, his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the man will be on to open the frame.
Damn it.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and flunks the hitter.
In now, Panzer Alberto, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks
there's that double right there, baby.
Making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the
Still 6-0, guys. And the 8th.
Deficit.
Back on to the 9th.
Pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in, Clint Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Frazier run.
No.
Steps off, and he'll be run
shit.
down between first and second.
I did that way too
and a
early.
mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped
Yeah, I did that way too
did a
early.
nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Alright.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Alright, let's try that one more time.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Line to the right side.
Oh shit, no!
Right off him. He'll get it into second. But
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
How slow can you be? And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Trying to get a home run. Maybe.
First with 2 gone.
Maybe. Come on.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep
Go
to
up,
left field.
go up. Yes! There we go. 8-0 already.
All rise, Aaron Judge, a
Second
2-run
home
shot.
run.
His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he really hit that
Perfect.
ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension,
Left
and it
center.
sailed right out of here.
One more time. It's super slow motion.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickards on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last 10's coming up for the Orioles. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles nothing.
Orioles, man, they better get their shit together right now.
Smith Jr. starting
Without this, it's over.
in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point.
Done.
These guys know these
First.
bats still
Done.
count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your
2
chances
go.
as a professional.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1 out, nobody on.
Sure, too.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just
Straight
getting the
through.
ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. So
You
now the
get that
Orioles
shit.
Renato Nunez. He's their
You know
last
what?
shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shut.
I wouldn't embarrass the Orioles. I'm sorry. I'm going to embarrass them.
2 away.
Just go. Go.
for the Orioles.
Rio
You know what?
Ruiz to the
You too.
He's
Go.
got a hit in
Go.
3 at-bats
Go.
to this point. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Better yet. One more time. 4. Go. Let him walk.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Digging in, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Let's do it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Orioles' last player to maybe switch it up. Maybe. Last one.
Baltimore.
Here it is. Strike 3.
And look
Oh my God, I hit him.
So that's going to bring home a run. So digging in now, Jesus Sucre. He was
Oh my God.
pitch his last time up. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. LeMahieu's
Done.
throw on to first, and the
1-8, guys.
claim the 4th
Just because I hit the guy on accident.
This ball
Shit.
game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
8-1 is the final tonight. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Aroldis Chapman earns his first win of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Alex Cobb struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Alright, again, you guys, you like the Yankees, hit that like button. You like the Orioles, hit that like button. You just love MLB The Show, hit that like button. If there's any other baseball players you want me to play or verse,
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
comment below. I'll choose anybody and I will destroy them. Again, you guys, don't forget, tonight is the Hall of Fame for WWE, and tomorrow is WWE WrestleMania 35. Comment below who you think is going to win the United States Champion, Raw Tag Team Champion, SmackDown Tag Team Champion, the Women's Champion, all the above, okay? You guys enjoy, have a wonderful day, stay safe, love you guys, and see you on the next video. Alright, peace.